the remains of the mouse. But Christ came as high priest of the good things to come, with the greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands, that is, not of this creation, not of the blood of goats and calves, but with his own blood he entered the most holy place, once and for all, having obtained eternal redemption. Hebrews 9, verses 11 and 12. Early one morning, as I walked to work, I nearly stepped on the remains of a mouse, or, to be more precise, half a mouse. Its back half was completely gone. I found myself trying to imagine what had led to such a horrible fate. Had the mouse been attacked by a neighborhood cat? Maybe. But it seemed very strange to me that the cat would leave half a mouse behind. I can only guess what might have occurred, because I wasn't actually there. I have nothing but an overactive imagination to help me reconstruct the unfortunate incident, but I will never truly know. It's not unlike the way some people approach the inevitable discovery that our world can be a horrible place, complete with pain, suffering, and untimely death. All that we can see is the way the world is now, because we weren't actually present when things went awry. Some people try to explain it in evolutionary terms. This is simply the way it is in a world that is clawing its way toward a better existence. The weak among us suffer and die. The genetically advantaged do a little bit better. Survival of the fittest. And of course, the assumption is that evolution is somehow moving forward. So eventually it will solve most of our problems. Others become despondent nihilists, telling themselves that life doesn't mean anything. We hurt. And that's just the way it is. But don't worry. When you die, it'll all be over. Forever. It's all imagination. Theories concocted by people who weren't there when the original tragedy took place. When we traded paradise for a horror show, how much better to consult someone who was there. He knows the tragedy of sin intimately because he watched it happen. Not only that, he stepped into this world and took the price on himself. Now he ministers his own blood, a potent symbol of his intimate knowledge of our painful situation. I have read the philosophers and the poets extensively, and not one of them has ever produced an explanation that resonates as perfectly as the one presented by our heavenly high priest. There is a reason our world is broken, and there is a definite solution, which is on display in the sanctuary. Take it from someone who was there.